Hello there, Ray here. We got some new information about Minecraft Live 2022. Besides reminding us that the event will be on October 15th, it also talks about hearing a distant rumble which is coming from a group of frogs. It also comes with this video here, which is the official announcement trailer. As this loads up, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as leave a like, because these things really help out my channel and doesn't cost you anything. Let's see if we can spot any sneak peeks. First off, the trailer is quite a bit different than years past, with a great emphasis on the journey that the mobs take, which ultimately leads them to going to the Minecraft Live event. It starts out with Tapples making the text of Minecraft Live, where the main character, this frog, leaves the pond, where there's a bunch of frogs dancing up at the surface here, and then it struts away with a purpose, going through different biomes, such as this savannah village, this mountaintop, which includes an outpost up here, as well as a couple of the rare one-horned goats. Right at the end of this clip, there is a frog that actually eats one of the goats. This is a reference to the snapshot, where they accidentally left in some code while testing that allowed frogs to actually eat goats during one snapshot. The next scene is in the swamp, where as we know, frogs will actually eat little slimes and spit out slime balls. But in this case, the frog tries to slurp up the slime, but the leg comes in, actually sits on top of the frog's tongue, then goes on to actually pick up the slime and take off with it. This upsets the frog, and then it goes after the leg. And this actually starts a massive chase. And in this scene, you can see an Easter egg. Over here, the sign, it says, "It is Snapshot Day, my dudes," which is a reference to the memes people post with frogs saying this during the days they produce Minecraft snapshots. The frog hopping off of the goat then upsets the goat, which causes the goat to then take part in the chase. The goat then runs into the zombie, then the zombie joins in. During this whole chase, they do give more information about the Minecraft Live event, saying they will be broadcast live, most likely on YouTube as well as Twitch. And like past years, I am planning to live stream myself of me watching the event and give insight using my 13 years of playing the game Minecraft on what we might be expecting with the 1.20 update. More mobs continue to join in. Then there's a scene with the frogs going through the nether and slurping up a small magma cube and spitting out the frog life. This gets a magma cube to join in with them, and we can see them running past in the background, with each of them chasing the other. The main group of 3 frogs is still walking through the different biomes. Here we're going through a desert with a temple in the background. Then they're going through a jungle with a parrot actually riding this frog over here. And there's a baby panda riding adult panda. Now I know there is things in Bedrock Edition where different mobs can actually ride pandas, but we don't actually have that in the Java Edition. And that was a common question I got in my video about the rarest mob in Minecraft. After going through the jungle here, we see him going through the nether with a couple different biomes, including Warp Forest, Crimson Forest, Soul Sand Valley. Looks like there's a bastion as well as another fortress in the background. Then they officially announced the time which is going to occur on October 5th, which is going to be at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is a good time because most people throughout the world can actually join. They're also going through this mineshaft here. And as it pans away, we can see that there is some rails here in the mineshaft, but they have blue sides instead of like the normal gray ones. This is all just animation, so it's possible that the colors got a little bit mixed up. But it would be amazing if they came in and updated the minecart systems, as they haven't been touched in many years. The next scene, they actually go past this character here, which is from Minecraft Dungeons. Now besides just talking about Minecraft the game, they're also going to talk about the other games under the Minecraft franchise, which includes Minecraft Dungeons. So this guy gets upset and he joins in on the chase with a lot of different decor that you can see in Minecraft Dungeons with the same 3 frogs. Next up, they go through a plains village here with all the different villager types, and they also announce mob vote. So now we officially know that there will be an actual mob vote. Probably going to be an option between 3 different mobs, and us, the viewers, can actually vote on which one we want, and whichever one gets the most votes will be added into the 1.20 update. They're also going through this mushroom island over here, with mushrooms standing on top of these mushrooms. It's not just any old mob vote, it's actually going to be in-game, as I kind of predicted. So instead of like past years where we voted on Twitter, we're actually going to be doing it in the Minecraft game. Some people were concerned because the voting system looks like it's going to be put onto the Bedrock Edition, meaning you'd have to have the Bedrock Edition in order to vote. Now technically all Java players should also have access to Bedrock Edition with their more recent bundle of Java and Bedrock, and if you have any old versions, you can then get the opposite version for free. But I know a lot of players just haven't got around to actually getting Bedrock, or they just don't want to. What do you guys think about this? They then go through this biome here. It might be iceberg biome, but it has a lot of drowns around it. There's also a quick glimpse of them going through a mansion with these really crazy looking Vex as well as pillagers. Then the end dimension with plenty of endermites and an end city in the distance. We then see the whole crew zipping through the deep dark where they accidentally bump into a skulk sensor, activating what it seems is going straight up to this portal here, but the portal itself doesn't actually light up. But there's a lot of emphasis on this. This also activates the Warden, which comes jumping out of the ground and continues the entire chase. They also mentioned that there's going to be the latest news about Minecraft at the Minecraft Live event. with the warden blasting the words away. The next scene takes place in their upcoming game, which is Minecraft Legends, with the characters, the villagers, as well as the piglins, and of course the whole crew zipping through there as well. They also announced that there's going to be sneak peeks. Here we can see more of the different characters that are Minecraft Legends. They're more smoother versions of like the Minecraft versions, and less blocky. We can also see some of the structures that are part of that game. And during this clip, this little piglin here just takes his little mace and whacks this villager over the head. And this other piglin in the distance, it looks like he's actually swinging off of his weapon or something. Then it comes like an all-out war with them hitting different ones. The Leia initially stole the slime, is continuing on, then bumps into the Alex character, who is placing down this sign over here, and this says, "Train to Minecraft Alive," which at that point, the entire crew sees this massive line of minecarts, which could be another reference to them updating the minecart systems. As if you've seen my quite old video about minecarts, there's some really weird tricks you can do with them, including you can actually make minecarts attached to each other, which is not well known. And in which case, you move one minecart, they all move as one big huge group. But there's also a lot of weird problems that come along with this, which is why like nobody ever uses it. If this whole minecart linking was actually fixed, as well as giving more uses, such as easily being able to put items into minecarts as well as remove them all automatically, people would be more willing to use them in more ways throughout their worlds. In this scene here, the lake kind of just hovers over top of the minecarts. All these guys kind of realize, well, maybe we shouldn't be chasing after each other. Instead, let's all just go to the Minecraft Live event. So then it shows all of them hopping into the minecarts, taking off to the event, all being happy, and putting their disagreements with one another to the side. This could be like a reference to people being really upset about the Caves and Cliffs update, kind of extending into 3 different updates, and also not getting different content that they thought was going to come to Minecraft, but never actually did, as well as people being upset about the chat reporting. So it's kind of showing that, hey, put that aside, we're going to have fun at Minecraft Live. And that's what all these different characters do. We even got the warden in on over there with the Alex character holding the initial slime, as well as the whole thing getting pushed by a furnace minecart. Another thing that is hardly used in the game and lacks the automation that a lot of other things have in the game. So maybe if there was a way to automatically place fuel into it, it'd be used much more, as well as connecting better with other minecarts. The gas itself isn't actually riding, but it's flying alongside, and it kind of pans away and upwards, looking at the entire mountain view with the sun rising up. This is a very similar scene as when 1.18 came out. They also announced the official date as well as time, and how you can find more information on Minecraft Live when it comes around. Back on the Minecraft page, it does talk about how you can watch it through their YouTube channel, as well as they mentioned the mob vote returning, and how we voted in the LA last year. But they said they would do things a bit differently, and instead of voting on Twitter, you'll be able to vote by a special Minecraft server, or the Minecraft launcher, or actually on Minecraft.net, which is 3 kind of really different ways. As a server is an in-game thing, the launcher will allow Java players to actually vote over there, and the website will allow anybody who has a Minecraft account. You can even like vote using your phone, similar to like voting on Twitter. Polls are going to be open on October 14th, which is actually for the event, not during it like we normally would have it, putting at noon on Friday. So you actually have a full 24 hours to vote on this, letting more people participate even in different time zones. But since it's not on Twitter, you don't actually get to see how the vote is doing. So it's going to be a complete surprise for the live event. A lot of big changes already announced before the Minecraft Live even came out. Let me know if you think there's any more sneak peeks hidden within this trailer. And do you think this will ease players' tensions about past events? Now, in the shadows of that big announcement, they also came out with this other change, which is going to sneakily be added into the game. This has to do with username history API removal. So in just a couple of days, they're going to remove it so public access won't be able to see Minecraft usernames history. This allows websites like NameMC to actually show you what people's names were if they happen to change them in the past. So if we look up Dream, we can actually see Dream's original name was actually called Delta Ninja. And the way the site actually gets this information about the player previous name is through the API. So this is what they're removing. And they said they're doing this so that they will improve player safety and data privacy. And they said this only applies to the full username history of any Minecraft account and will stop bad actors and evil doers. As the consequences will affect third-party services, like looking at username history data. They do say this is an unfortunate effect of it and would like to warn any services that do use the name APIs to be prepared for this change. This was probably done to combat people name muling, which is where they take different popular Minecraft names and then turn around and try to sell them to normal Minecraft players. They also said that there's no plans to officially add this back in. Now this website has other things to do with the usernames, like it shows if a username will become available. So such as this name here, if we just click on it, we can actually see who had this username in the past and what their new username is, as well as exactly when they switched usernames And after 30 days of switching to a different name, the old name will become available for other players to use. Now, if they do remove username history, I would assume that this ability to actually look up name switches would also vanish. So if you want to switch your username to like Web Tracker, you wouldn't be able to just hop on this website and easily see if it's available or not, or easily see other options. If you think this change will have any other impacts, let me know in the comments. Also, since the last announcement, they did come in with a frequently asked question page about the vanilla capes, answering one of my questions I had in the last video to do with what happens if your Java edition and your Bedrock edition that you own are not on the same Microsoft email. And they answer by saying it's not possible for them merge the two emails into one, therefore you're not going to get the cape, even though you still own Java as well as Bedrock prior to June 7th, 2022. This is a thing that kind of upset people because I had a problem when I was purchasing my Bedrock edition that they wouldn't actually let me use the same email that I used for the Java edition because Microsoft email is so horrible when it comes to multiple accounts. It does weird things like it constantly tries to make you log in with the same email. Even if you're trying to use a different Microsoft account, it can just upright delete your Microsoft email and you just lose everything that's attached to it, which happened to me. I'll tell you that the email doesn't even exist, even if you have proof that it does. This was the main reason I was really concerned when Microsoft purchased Minecraft, because I ultimately knew that they were going to force people to use their email, which is just horrendous. And as I predicted, it ended up causing many problems, like people not even able to get their vanilla cape. Unfortunately, Microsoft doesn't seem to be taking any action in trying to resolve these problems. Now check out this playlist where I'm designing a farm for every single item in the game of Minecraft. For this one, where we're trying to complete a Minecraft world with 99% of the blocks removed. We're so close to 360,000 subscribers, so thanks everybody who's hit that button. I'm really excited for 1.20, and I've been doing live streams every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, doing all sorts of things, getting ready for this update. So leave a follow over there, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.